Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is PD Proudlock, and it is the preview for the game on Wednesday between Leeds United against Newcastle United, which will be a 6 o'clock kickoff down at Ellen Road, and we will be live as well. So we did come off the back of that 2-1 home victory against West Bromwich Albion on Saturday. Great to see Dwight Gale come back and score. Great header. But the cross from Jacob Murphy was brilliant indeed. And Leeds United, they came off the back of a 2-1 home defeat to West Ham United. Took the lead through a penalty, but then some really poor defending from the set pieces. And that allowed West Ham to get 2 goals and to take all 3 points out of that game as well. So, is there an opportunity to get some more points? There is. I would say it's great to see we have won the last 2 games. We've managed to pick up back-to-back wins, because I thought after Chelsea there was no chance of that happening. Particularly the way we were playing was just dreadful. But then since Bruce went 4 at the back against Palace and West Brom, we've started to pick up points and score goals as well. And we'll look a heck of a lot better, definitely. I would say it will be slightly tougher as well. I think Leeds are going to be up for this. They know they're going to need an improved performance after their defeat. I think what Leeds do need to work on a bit more is their defending for set pieces, because of the way I thought they conceded them against West Ham was poor. I would say got to be doing a lot more better, taking the lead and letting it slip completely, and West Ham getting 2 goals out the game as well. So Newcastle could look at that as a slight advantage, but you know what I think when it's us, it's not going to be rosy in the garden, and we think we're going to turn up and just steamroll this game. Absolutely no chance. It is going to be slightly tougher. I think Leeds have done very well since getting promoted to the Premier League in such a very, very long time. And you've got to give credit to Bielsa. He's done a grand job with them as well. And they're all sitting in a pretty spot in the table where I think a lot of them expected them to be there. I would say. Definitely. I don't think they're going to get relegated. I think they're going to have a very decent season. There's still work, I think, that needs to be done in their side as well for improvements. So, but I have been impressed with Leeds United since they've been promoted to the Premier League. For injury news and players coming back, well, we've not heard yet so far. We'll probably wait till Bruce gives his press conference and see who does come back, or is no one going to be available. I think if no one doesn't make the game on Wednesday, then it's slightly understandable at this moment of time. We have still got players out for injury and on self-isolation after positive coronavirus tests. So if that is the case, Bruce could maybe look at going with the same lineup on Wednesday. He could he change it? I don't know. Is Dwight Gale ready for a start yet? I'm not too sure, I would say. Of course, he has been out with a serious injury. And the worst thing is to rush him quickly back into a start lineup, and then we'll pay for it. Jacob Murphy, could he be pushing for a start? We'll just wait and see. There is so many options, but again, I think it would be understandable, actually, if Bruce did go with the same lineup like he did against West Brom. But we'll just wait and see. We shall just wait and see. It is going to be slightly tough, as I mentioned. These are the players that we need to watch out for. Definitely. So, first of all, I'm going to start with Patrick Bamford. The lad can score goals. He can score goals. Definitely. A lot of people were probably not thinking that at first, but he certainly can't find the back of the net, Patrick Bamford. So we're going to have to watch out for him. Another player we're going to have to watch out for is Rodrigo. And he's a very, very good player as well. Very good attacking player. And he will cause problems as well. Another player I'm going to pick out as well is Alioski. A very decent winger. can play as a wing back as well, and he certainly can bomb forward. So, and that is another one I think would need to watch out for. And the final one that I've picked is Calvin Phillips as well, England international as well, and I think he's a very good midfielder. So them are the players we do need to watch out for. We know our defence has to be up and ready, and we can't afford to invite so much pressure on our hands and get completely demolished. And also, we can't afford to be ball watching as well. Yes, you know who I can pick out in particular who did that against West Brom, and that was Jamal Lewis. He needs to work on that side of his game. Definitely. We can't afford to be doing that. Leeds, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be tougher. And if we do ball watch, there's a chance we could get punished massively for it. So hopefully Newcastle have learned that in training well. You know who definitely who hopefully has been working on that in training. So yeah. So into the predicted lineup for what I think Bruce is going to go with against Leeds on Wednesday, and I think he is going to go with the same lineup actually, to be honest. So here we are, start off in goal, Darlow. It doesn't look like Dubravka is ready yet, but Darlow's been phenomenal, and you can't drop him at this moment of time. You can't. So for him to continue in goal on Wednesday. Into the back four, into the right back spot, and it's Emil Kraft. Did very well, I thought, against West Brom. Stepped in for Javi Manquillo, who I believe could be one of the players that might have tested positive for coronavirus. And so far, Yedlin has not been getting ahead of hasn't been getting ahead of the other two so far. So I'm going to say Emil Kraft is going to stay a right back for Wednesday. In the left back spot, Jamal Lewis, and again, you need to work on your defensive side of the game. Please do not be ball watching, because that shouldn't have happened. It definitely shouldn't have happened. Absolutely no chance. If he works on that side of his game, he'll be worth the £50 million that were paid for him. Definitely. Into the two centre-backs. First of all, Isaac Hayden, and he did very well in that position against West Brom. I thought, of course, he did come out with his story about that he had coronavirus and how he felt. It was great to see him back as well, and he did a job in that centre-back role as well. So I think he will continue in that position on Wednesday. Alongside him, Kieran Clark, and again, another player who I've been impressed with defensively as well. Glad Bruce gave this lad a chance. He was completely frozen out under Rafa, but Bruce put the faith in him, and I've been impressed with Kieran Clark lately, definitely. So that is my back four. Into the two centre midfielders. First of all, Joe Shelby. And his creativity could cause Leeds problems. You know we'll love him for that, definitely. He does need to track back a bit more to try and win the ball. But we all know we'll love Shelby for what he does and why he is an important player to us at the football club. Alongside him, Sean Longstaff. And again, he's done pretty well lately as well. And hopefully he will be able to continue from where he's been picking off as well. So well, that is my two centre midfielders. Into the two wingers. First of all, on the left-hand side, Matt Ritchie. And it was great to see him back against West Brom as well. And he did very well as well. I like Ritchie. He likes to give 110%. He's a grafter. And he likes to get his head down and go for it. So I'm going to, hopefully, he will be able to play on Wednesday still. On the right-hand side, Miggy Almiron, and you know I do prefer him actually as a number 10, but he did very well on the right-hand side on Saturday and scored the goal as well. Look at the space he had, and he took the shot very well indeed. And hopefully he'll be able to continue from where he left off from Saturday as well. Into the two forwards. First of all, Joe Linton. And he's done pretty well lately. He's improved. He has. If he's probably not scoring goals, he's been creating them for other players as well. He did it for Miggy on Saturday. And he did it for Callum Wilson against Palace as well. And a lot of fans would just want to see that a lot more. If he's not scoring the goals, hopefully he can provide the assists and continue to work on his game. He has been improvement there, Joe Linton. And alongside him, Callum Wilson. Now, he didn't score against West Brom, but his hold-up play was brilliant. And hopefully he could cause Leeds problems on Wednesday as well. Hopefully we can see some more goals from Callum Wilson. So that is my predicted lineup. As I mentioned, I have kept it the same. Would you change anything? Let me know as always. But would it be understandable if Bruce kept with that? Because we have still got players out injured and still self-isolation. We haven't heard his press conference yet. But if no one does come back, then you could say it's understandable. Definitely. Score prediction. Oh, as I said, it is going to slightly be tougher. But if we turn up with the right attitude, go for it, there's another chance of getting something out of the game. And I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Newcastle. So that is my predicted lineup. Let me know in the comments section, as always. Of course, how we're going the game. Your predicted lineup and your score prediction. As well as you do know, after the game, I'll be giving my quick thoughts. And of course, my player ratings video as well. So do always keep an eye out for them coming. Thank you for watching. Of course, don't forget to give this video a like, a comment. Of course, if you haven't checked me out before, please make sure you do hit the subscribe button. And as I keep mentioning, until the next 2 videos, catch us all here. Take care of yourselves. Can we continue this decent run of form?